Labrīt, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are around the world. So nice to see all you here practicing together. Let's start. There was a question about left and right side, and let me answer very generally from Kumye point of view. Kumye activates what is dormant and calms down what is overactive. And we do different exercises, for example, stream of energy or loosening self-image when we go forward and down. And you may imagine how energy circulates our cross and starts to flow. We activate flow of feeling or create more inner space. What's dormant starts to flow. And we sometimes do that, let's say you pay more attention to one of your sides and just be patient, stay with experience. It's not one day's job, but slowly, gradually, that side becomes more alive. Or what's overactive, we by creating more inner space, it overflows to the other side, which is, let's say, a little bit dormant. But of course, you can look on this question more deeper, like right channel or left channel. And then there is in breathing section, first book in Kumye, Joy of Being, you can look those answers. There is a description about colors, description about different emotions, and you can use breathing exercises to activate again or to calm down what's too active. And then of course more deeper there is a feminine side and masculine side, conditions of our experience and expression of our experience. That's very shortly to answering to this question. And then there was one more question about that I'm not feeling, today we will do again. I'm not feeling these different energy centers as we touch. And that's precisely the theme of this class. And I want to just a little bit to stop and to say a couple words. This is precisely, here is going very simple instruction. And it's precisely answer to this question. Shift from linear seeing to open seeing, from holding seeing to open field of seeing. And it's not so easy because we are trained from our childhood to perceive all things linearly, from to. And that's precisely what we are undoing, unlearning. We open seeing in this class, there is instruction rounded, three-dimensional. And one of the basic practices is, of course, we slow down our breath, it deepens, and we call it on the bottom of the experience, on the bottom of sense experience or breath experience, breathing experience. As deeper we go, it starts to open up deep within, wide around. We go, it's described in first book in page 10 and page 39 in breathing section. It seems you open like your experience like a mandala to all directions. That is a different directionality. Usually we are tend to look outwards. Now, as we open our experience, you let experience come into you. Or in page 10, Rinpoche says it's like a vibration, like aura. These are different descriptions of the energy flow. And if you go listen to yourselves, sometimes we give this instruction, okay, for example, 27, we do push shoulders up and imagine circulation is going spine down and front up. Those are, we give directionality a little bit by imagining it starts to flow that direction. But if you really relax and go deeper in your feeling experience, there is no really the flowing to one direction. Of course, you can give with your attention direction and direct to different parts in your body, like to activate what is dormant. But really, if you listen to your experience, there is no, it's more like really those descriptions. It's like vibrant aura, or it's like mandala with a zero center, which can be, again, mandala, spreads to all the directions. And there is a 0 point is here, 0 point is here, and it opens up. And how can you would describe all that movement? We say we go to the bottom and there is a subtle motion underlying all experiences. It's like percolating all the time. It's like vibrating, and anything what settles opens up. And it's not that direction or this direction. Listen to your experience. Rinpoche calls it like water is flowing through the water. But again, we kind of give direction immediately with our mind, trying to imagine how it looks like water flows through the water. But if you look, for example, in spring river, where all these whirlpools going on, you cannot really describe it. Goes like within and then goes out. There is all these different, like water flowing through the water. That's Kumye language, poetry in motion. And now, as we now go with our attention to energy centers, it's same again. There is your experience. Simply by touching, something starts to move, something starts to wake up. How you would describe? Let it experience. Don't put in familiar labels or descriptions. That's the instruction. Just stay open and feel. Let's start. Today we want to start with a little bit different warming up. And maybe this morning I will show you. Okay, let's come on your knees. Oh, let's start like this. Let's come up. Let's start to a little bit walk. Carmen is doing too. Start to walk a little bit, moving your hips from side to side. I'm very appreciative that you're sending questions. From this, my talking, if you have something more to ask, please. Prayer programs, Dharma Publishing, always open. And now inhale and down. Inhale. Can you still keep stepping? And down. Inhaling. Down. Inhaling. Left. Inhaling. Right. Inhaling. Left. Inhaling. Right. Inhaling. Left. You give a rhythm with your tapping with your foot. Right. Last time. Center. Reach up. And wide around. Imagine you give your shower. Okay, let's stop for a brief moment. Feel we activate a little bit the flow. It may happen immediately. You start to feel something is percolating. As deeper we go with our attention, deeper we start to experience as we would go to the bottom, to the root. And now join the breath through nose and mouth. Let's sit. Let's do a very short breathing exercise from Joy of Being. As we a little bit just did so short, activating the flow of energy. And may you suddenly experience it as like a shower. permeating all organs, cells, warming up all parts of the body. And we don't need to do much to immediately to go to that experience of the joy. Remember, we bring the joy as an experience, even by bringing in our mind memories of the joy, we can awaken our experience. Joy is an indicator. We are beneath. We are in open space. Energy starts to flow. Means we are being alive. Feel this energy of aliveness. Sensations, feelings, memories. Whatever stirs up, now let them merge into the breath as we sit. It's joy of being. Imagine we did already previous classes, slow, even, gentle. Now we immediately jump deep within. Space experience deep within. Wide around, breathe through nose and mouth. And now whatever feelings you notice are stirred up by this, just simply moving our body. Merge into the breath. And now exercise what we are going to do for a couple minutes. Breathe them out as you exhale and bring them in as you inhale. You touch whatever it is, like gentle warm experience, tingling of the joy. Breathe it out and then bring it in. And as you sit still, it just automatically happens. If you are actively alive, taste the feeling. Mind and senses are alert. Taste the feeling of exhaling, inhaling, and let them wash you over. Relish, and let them carry you along. Exhale, inhale. Mind and senses are alert. You're feeling, you're sensing mind. And at the same time, there is a stillness and meditation. Remember from previous classes, stillness and movement and stillness. And now let's a little bit deepen your experience. Add one more part of this exercise. The breath goes to all cells of the body, it doesn't stop with the skin, but passes in and out through the cells of the skin as well. This is the joy of being breath. Your body is breathing through the skin, deepening and expanding. Continue to follow the breath as it passes through the skin, out into space as you exhale, then come back into the body as you inhale. Try to stay with experience with the same pattern of the breathing. We are going to come on our feet. And we will do 2 exercises from Joy of Being before we go in Kumya dancing. Establish this pulsation or rhythm of the breath, deepening and expanding. You will use 17 loosening blockages. Spread a little bit your, very gently, very small step, very small. And turn your toes facing outwards. Place your hands on your hips. All your movements are like symbols expressing some meaning of your being. Imagine now you're holding your lower part of your body, space between all belly area, including all 3 chakras. Your ground, ability to feel, to move, to change, and to express your solar plexus. And now by bending your knees, but first a little bit again, establish breathing, pulsation of the breathing. And you may like to feel, or you go down on exhale, or you go down on inhale, feeling your body with fresh, full experience of breath. Or you go on exhale, deepening, deepening, deepening. Go down, and now start to like gently buoying, like up and down, a little bit like buoying on the water. Find the right rhythm. This always is challenging for beginning practitioners. What that means to tune in right rhythm of the lower body. As you go deeper down, it's like vibrating, like percolating. How can you tune? How can you feel it? Where you feel most, there is a sparkle of the joy. You are on the right path. It's very important to settle on the bottom of experience. Go a little bit up and down. Keep going. Find the right rhythm. It can be slow, but for sure there is a freshness, aliveness. Then you are on the right track. Keep your chest open and breath through skin. Keep going. And you may like instruction, what we're repeating these days. Let it come into you. You go into it. It becomes effortless. You are buoying on the surface of the water. Water is carrying you. Feel the texture, feel the forms, shape, configuration of energy. And deepen, deepen. And feel space between the hands. It's tangible. It comes a warm, and as you intensify by moving gently, slightly, in one moment, settle. Physical movement dissolves, but that inner heat we activate, it starts to permeate all cells, all organs, like evaporating upwards towards the heart. And what we're looking for as we practice seeing in this class, open your eyes a little bit wider, see slightly above the horizon. And imagine you are breathing, letting all that feeling experience come to the center of the head, and you are inhaling, exhaling, lightening your experience. Lower body energy sustains. That's why we are in now this lower position. If you can stay, your mind settles in the seat of experience. It's like in a zero point, center of the mandala. And now gently start to come up. Keep your hands on your hips as you come up. Imagine your body sees as you start to flow with the upper torso to the right. Wide eyes, you're not stopping. Embrace all space around, take it in. There is objects. It's like three-dimensional, up and down. Try to embrace all the way back as far as you can. And then without stopping, without gaps. If you need, you slow down your movement. Come back through the center all the way around, making a 360-degree circle, and same time up and down. You're not looking to particular things. You let them come into you through the skin, through the cells. We may begin to understand the interaction of light and awareness. To ease, to soften tendency to look at objects, but simply allow them to be in your field of seeing, of awareness, and then come back. Bring your legs in gently, toes pointing forward, and now as you release your hands with a feeling, imagine it expresses to the sides, go all the time, all the way to the shoulder high, bend the wrists. Maybe you like to change a little position of your feet. You are still grounded. We activate all lower body energy. It flows up, and now we squeeze. We deepen our experience. Lower body goes up, your seeing goes down, squeeze shoulder blades together, center of the chest, a little bit behind. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, strong, shoulders a little bit up, And now extend your hands to the sideways. Extend your palms. They're like radars. Squeeze and extend in the same time. By going in, deepening, and expanding both directions. Open your seeing. See through the corners of your eyes. Slightly above the horizon. Panoramic seeing. Deepen. 10 seconds more with a full strength. And gently start to release. You may note your perception is taking more rounded, three-dimensional aspect. And let's sit. As we establish breathing through the skin, space within and without, there is a rhythm. You may shift from linear seeing to the open seeing, from holding seeing to the field of the seeing, as you experience seeing as itself. It's more rounded, three-dimensional. And what's more important, there is a gentle movement. It expresses itself as a rhythm. There is a pulse. It's like gentle vibration of experience. You're seeing light radiates in and out. It's like a vibrating aura. Now, as you settle in experience of the seeing, see the space between the objects. There is something in front different. It's three-dimensional, deep in space, all the way around you. See space between the objects, between you and objects, between the objects. See space between. Mind and senses are alert, filled with the feelings of deep joy. That's the base, that's the ground. And now at some point you may sense the field of awareness expanding and encompassing all objects panoramically, as if you were looking at the reflections of 1,000 stars in a pool of water. Seeing each one distinctly, yet all of them simultaneously. And it may happen that one starts to come forward, starts to come towards you, becomes more alive, starts to speak with you, asking for more attention or too much attention, communicating, exchanging. No more two, no more separation, nothing between. Direct experience. Seeing becomes meditation, meditation becomes seeing. when holding and seeing relaxes. In life you become more soft, more gentle, less critical, less judgmental. Let's now use a little bit different way now. The seeing, let's activate energy centers. As you sit still, before we go in community dancing, let's go with your seeing to your root. And again, just gently go closer. It comes into you. And there is a feeling of touch exchange, of opening. Gently feel, and we move to next one. Movement is very important. Just gently touch, feel, exchange, and we go to the next. Let a little bit me guide you. Still. Seeing is rounded. Everything in the field of seeing, in space, in time. With this kind of seeing, touch the root. Center of the belly, 4 fingers beneath the navel, more towards the spine. Solar plexus. Heart. Throat. Third eye, center of the head. And a little bit faster. Root. Belly. Solar plexus. Heart. Throat. Center of the head. Root. Center of the belly. Solar plexus. Heart. Throat. Center of the head. And all of them simultaneously. Seeing each one distinctly, yet all of them simultaneously. perceive qualities of energy centers. You may perceive different colors, proportions, shapes, and movements. Unfolding layers of meaning and purpose. On that inner movement, expressing configuration, shape, proportion of energy flowing. Let's come on our feet gently. And we will do kumye dancing. Expressing this movement in different shapes and configurations of energy. Arms come up, 2, 3, 4, 15, and bend the knees, go down, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, bend over, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, come up, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and on 90, arms to heart, 2, 3, to the heart, 19. Very nice, in front of heart, and up and down, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, to heart, 2, up, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, to heart, 3, 4, extend in front, we go in 15, and bend the knees, go down, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and over, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, come up, 2, 3, 4, and hold, open, rounded, seeing, 3, 4, and go to 19, to the heart, 3, like space, I'm already open, so above, so below, hold, heart, 2, up, down, 4, hold, and let's go in 19, 4, and say heart, extend in front and bend, over, bend forward, and hold, and up. No more holding. Rounded seeing. No more linear seeing. Last time in 19. Like space, I'm already open. So below, so above. Heart. 2, other side. 4, hold. And heart. 2, release down, and 72. And start to step. 1 up, right. 1 and 2 down. 3, 4 left, and I'll go around. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go around. 3, 4. Each time one direction. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. All dimensions in space. All dimensions of space. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. 2, 3, 4. And gracefully in 70. Go to side. 3, 4, and step, tap, tap, and step. Tap, 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 and step. Other side. 2, 3, and step. 1, 2, 3, and step. 1, 2, 3, and step. Everything is flowing. There is a subtle motion. Awakening. 3, and step. Last time. 2, 3, and step. And in 72. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sky and earth through the heart. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Open seeing. Open field of seeing. 3 and 4. All energy centers aligned. 1, 2, 3, and 4. One more circle. 3 and 4. 1, 2, and 4. Last time. 3 and 4. Still. And let's sit. Still. Your perception three-dimensional, like rounded. And now again. Root. Center of the belly. Solar plexus. Heart. Throat. Center of the head. See each one distinctly, yet all of them simultaneously. Space becomes lighter. We become softer, less judgmental, less critical. layers of meaning and purpose reveal itself. Thank you for practicing. Friday, one more time, same practice. Let's join. Seal, giving and receiving. Thank you. Thank you, Carmen. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, all of you. Thank you.